slipping by. Fear is present, we all know why.
Listen to the Vibes.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Listen to the Vibes. And I'm very happy to welcome Jeff Cotton back to my show. The good buddy of mine used to play with Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band and got a lot of solo work going on. You sent me a new song, and man, I'm digging it. Anyway, we're gonna talk a little bit about that, and he's in Hawaii, so we're gonna find out what's going on over there as well. So, Jeff, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing wonderful, Mr. Kyle Coyote, man. I'm telling you, it's good to talk to you again.
Well, I was worried when I heard about what was going on over there and messaged you to make sure you were okay, but you got to see some of that craziness going on, huh?
I did, and thank you for being concerned. We were really close, within a quarter of a mile of a fire.
Oh, man. Thank God it didn't hit you.
Yeah, we couldn't have cleared the studio in 20 minutes. Sitting outside the day the fire began. By the way, I understand there was, I think, 6 fires. That was only a quarter of a mile from me. Had the winds turned, we wouldn't have had 20 minutes to vacate. But fortunate for us, but unfortunate for those down in the town of Kihei, down near the ocean. It did some burning. It took some art galleries and other businesses, etc. I haven't been down there to see that yet. But of course, on the internet, you get some really good, clear pictures of different areas. So that was one of 6 fires. 5 or 6. I'm not totally sure yet. Boom, boom. And if you've seen the footage of Lahaina, it's gone. It is literally gone. Now, Lahaina was basically sacred to the local people. That was the first, what do you call it, of the state? The capital of the state was Lahaina originally. Right. Now it did change to the island of Oahu, Honolulu. But it is literally gone.
Jeez, man.
So, yeah, there's a lot going on. The real fishy stuff is that they turned off the water.
Yeah.
The water company turned it off. And there were no alarms. We have a lot of alarms on island. They didn't sound one alarm. Kids were home. Latchkey kids,
right,
and they're gone. They're gone.
You were talking about the different areas where the fires were at. How far apart are these places?
Okay, well, now I'm probably, as the crow flies, where the fire started by me. I'm guessing 4 miles down to the ocean. It's just a wild guess as the crow flies. So that fire went down there. But on the Lahaina side, now Lahaina, from where I am, I'm up on the side of Haleakala in a place called Kula. Mm-hmm. It takes me, to get to Lahaina, if there's no traffic, it takes me 45 to 50 minutes. If there's traffic, it can be an hour and a half because this place is growing. They had to send all the tourists home, of course. And finally, the hotels are starting to open up and take in the refugees. They have nothing.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of the people headed to the water and were in the water while this was going on too.
Good point. What happened? I listened to the guy in charge of the siren system, the warning system, and he goes, "I didn't turn it on," or I heard he didn't turn it on. He said, "Because we didn't want people running up to the fire."
What's the point of having an alarm system?
And who would be stupid enough to run towards a fire?
Right.
They wouldn't.
Let's talk about your song. I got to listen to it, and I got the lyrics and everything, but I'm gonna let you explain the song.
Okay, well, as it passes before our eyes. Let me read a little bit of it. Watching time slipping by. Fear is present, and we all know why. There's no more freedom of speech. Where's our Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you tell me that this is only a dream as it passes before my eyes. So it's just more of the same thing. The brainwashing is there. It's time to wake up. Sad control schemes they had to try. That's what they did with COVID, and it worked really well. Oh, and you tell me this is only a dream as it passes before my eyes, basically. And then the chorus, we're in it for the experience. Wading in deep waters thus far, we are to speak up. We're in it for this, in this experience. Deception is division's czar. Deception is the main thing. It's like, I studied magic for years. So we'll look at this over here. And while you're looking at this over here, we're picking your pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. They just destroyed Lahaina. They want this to be a model island for the world. Because if they can get the whole world like that, and that's what they want, but they're not going to win. They're not going to get it. People like us are not going to stand for it. Right?
That's right.
When it's easy to get caught up in talking about the darkness because it's everywhere you look.
Yeah, it's
once
true.
your eyes are open. But that assures us that on the other side, the side of love and concern and care and light is equally growing powerful, at least equally.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people, and it's like me. I'm trying to do the little bit I can. And it's like I'm in the middle of the process. I haven't got it out there yet. You know, I'm not full scale. That's all. Most of us are that way. We're all like fingers, different fingers, doing their exercise or getting limber to do their job. And we're all kind of at the same place. So we're not late. We're really not late, and we're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
I have a new song on the second album, and it's called Love Wins, Evil Ends. And it does. So we have a lot of good going. We need to focus there. But again, until you know how pervasive the darkness is, you're not going to have a desire as a person to move out of that box and go the other direction. People have to see, yeah, I really can't trust my government.
Yeah.
And FEMA is here, you know, they came in, and the Red Cross, and they wouldn't let the people in to feed the people, to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like turning the water off so the fire can burn.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of, you know, shenanigans going down. Well, you know what? All I can say is I really appreciate what you're doing, Kyle.
Thank you.
It's like, this is freedom. This is important stuff. And you keep it up, and we all keep it up, and other lights will come on. It's like we've been asleep. Many of us have been asleep. You know, I came from the 60s, and a lot of my friends went to sleep. You know, it's easy to do, to get inserted back in the matrix, right?
You know, watching my show, I don't usually delve into politics and things like that. I'm not looking to divide people up.
No.
But you know, there's certain things I think we need to bring to light and say, look, they're trying to get us to be divided. And I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on.
Nope.
I don't care what church you go to.
Yeah.
I don't care what the color of your skin is.
No.
You're cool with me. I'm cool with you. And I don't like this division. We need to come together.
That's right. That's right. We're all brothers and sisters of one father. Kids know that. I sing that in my new album too. It talks about that a lot. Got right now an album of between 20 to 23 songs. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do a CD as I did with the first album. I'm not sure about that. At this point, I mean, as we discussed the other day too, for a musician today, if you're not a working musician out there, bread and butter, you're going to have a hard time because they made it so you can't make a living on your recordings. So I'm just looking at, I would like to put out a song on the internet every few weeks and just keep going, one after the other. Just keep it going, and maybe some momentum will build over time. and then something, there's got to be a tipping point at some point where it actually makes a mark. And that's all I want to do is just share love. All I want to do is bring the truth that we are all brothers in the same, we're all in the same boat right now.
Mm-hmm.
We really are. And so, and I also like the concept that when the current comes in, all boats rise. And so, I want to see your boat float, man. I want to see it up on the top of the waves. I'll be there with you.
And the pendulum always swings the other direction, right?
Yay, that's for sure.
Well,
Good words.
I think that if we are going to change things, we need to start looking more to God.
Amen.
They try to make God a joke and make him out like he's not real. Just, you see TV shows and movies where they mock God and they say, oh, you believe in that old man up in the clouds and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think I would rather take my chances and believe in God because, eternity is a long time.
It is, isn't it? And I'd love to spend it in my house that's a recording studio. And you know what I mean? That's what heaven's going to be like. Whatever it is that you love, that's what you're going to get to do. That's how I see it.
Well, I guess I'll be hanging out at your place then.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Well, Jeff, man, thank you again. Do you have a website?
Yes. That would be jeffcottonmusic.us.
And do you do social media?
I do. And I'm an old man, right? I'm an old guy. So I'm technology. Fortunately, I have someone who is a fantastic AV and he plays bass with me. We do our videos. He does the videos, records the music, masters it. So we got a working team of two right here. And we're just going to keep it going too.
Well, keep making that music, man.
I'm going to do it. And let's stay in touch. And I really appreciate this. Thank you so much, Kyle.
My pleasure, man. And also want to thank all you folks out there. If you are new to the channel, I hope you'll come back, hit that subscribe button. And for my regulars, you guys are awesome because you make it possible for me to do this. And until the next one, everyone, please take care. Be kind to one another. God bless and peace.
It's only a dream.